Hello and welcome to Bull Bear Trader. Today I'm gonna do a live review on Indian stocks. It's been a long time that I look at it. I think probably about, let me see, May something. Yeah, maybe like May or April. So it was about a while. Now I'm gonna just go through the list again. If you have any big company that you, or I don't know, any company that you want me to review, put in the comment. All right, because I don't know much about Indian stocks. So I'm gonna just go down the list and let me know. First, Nifty 50. All right, so what's here? But I say, okay, look like we might come up here to 24,800, which is the previous high, and then got about pullback, and then we might rally higher according to the trend up to 25,800. Well, we went pretty close to 25,700, call it even, and then pull back, and then pull back below the I would call the support, came up, pull back again. All right, now we will see what it is now. So I'll delete everything. I will leave this and that for now. All right, so now this become the red line now was support, now resistance. The purple now becomes support. Okay, and then we'll put it here. All right, so it was pulling back a lot. Okay, so short term now is a little bit oversold. Long term is oversold. Okay. Okay. Now we look at the short term. So you can see here the trend is changing a little bit, but for medium term, that's how I call it, about 6 months to a year, is still sideways, didn't really go anywhere. So we'll use medium term. Well, we can, but let's go with short term for now. All right, so short term, okay, that for the resistance, and then here is for the support. So if we look at this, it's been bouncing, I mean, pull back here, then, you know, going along this support, bounce again, came up, came back down to test, fail, broke back into the channel, and then end up here. Well, it might go even a little bit lower. What I'm thinking is it might go here to test this the support, and then bounce up. So 23,800. Don't know how long it's gonna get there, but it might get there. And then it's gonna come up to test. Next, it might come up here, or from here and come down here, or even here, right here. Why? There's a gap, so we want to close this gap right here, and this is 20,800. Okay. So I'm just showing you the possible path. And then after this, you're going to come up here to test. So we might see these level more. All right. So that's for the Nifty SENSEX. Well, again, it was around here when it, let me zoom in real quick. You see the doji, okay? When it's like that, usually when it going up and it make the doji like this, or maybe get lower like this, that's usually bearish sentiment. So like, okay, it was overbought here. Going up there, I expect a pullback to this level, because you can see right here, right here, right here, and right here, and more over here, right? So guess what? It did right here, very, very close, not touching it, but close, and then bounce to 82,000. Guess what? It did. It went back a little bit, bounced more to 84, and then pull back, come up, pull back more, and here we are again. But you can see both of the indices, they move almost the same. So, but let me see if there's anything else that I can see from this chart here. Maybe I missed the first time, but day 2, 78. Okay, so similar like that, right? But here is what I see. This is a bear flag. So you can see, and then it's moving down. If I switch to weekly, you will see a little bit better. Well, but not how I draw it. But for the weekly, you can see right away, right? From here, down here, up, that's a bear flag. So that means we will have, not will, sorry, we might go down more. So I expect a pullback. Oh, but first, let me draw a trend line. So the trend had changed from positive, going up, now going down. Because high, lower high, lower high, lower high, low, lower low, lower low. Well, this will make it lower low. Okay, usually like that, but it might surprise us and go up instead like this, and then come down. Right, so we are just guessing. Okay, if anybody tell you they know, they don't. I'm guessing, and we just follow the trend, because the market's always right. You need to remember that. Okay, so this is a little bit different from Nifty, but the move is almost the same. So most likely we get this, right? Come back down, bounce up. But it might rally next week and come down harder. So either way, I expect of a lower, and it would be a correction. Let me see if let me guess. If we take this, you can see that is a gap right here, right? From here, gap up. If from up, from top, come back down to close this gap at 10%, which is normal and it's possible. So 75,000, maybe in about a couple of months, we might see it if it play out. So we don't know. But I will keep these here and we'll revisit maybe in a month or two. All right. Been going up a lot. I was surprised it did not correct more. And I think before I hate the automatic. Is it because of this? No. All right. So there you go. Much better. Okay. So if I draw the trend, okay, I'm gonna put back to weekly, will help us look a little bit better. HDFC Bank, right? So this is the trend. You've been going up, it top right here and start to pull back. All right. So now I'm back to the daily. You can see from almost 3-4 months, it barely moved, right? So you can see the momentum. Daily, you don't see it, but then when you switch to weekly, you can see it, the momentum. It stopped, and then it's starting to pull back. Well, we're gonna pull back. Mostly to come down here. So this will be the short term. If I put more, it will go more. No, but okay. So for midterm, a little bit long term, that's where I'm gonna go. And if I zoom in a little bit, oh wow, look at this. This is why I like technical analysis. See that? That was the previous high. And it's become a support, and then it intersects here. So more likely we'll hit that. And then we might bounce a little bit back to here or here. And then when the stock market go down, it will come down as well. And we might see it go back to A11. So here is my prediction of where the prices will go, but I'm wrong all the time, guys. Sorry, not all the time, but I was wrong. So 950, yeah, 950 is fine. So basically, this is how the move will look like. Or it from here, it can move back and challenge the last high. I don't know. I'm just guessing, but this is more of a move that I'm expecting. All right, next is ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank. Okay. So here, I expected a pullback, right? And then, no. I say it could go up or go down. I'm not sure at that point. That's why I got the two arrows at the same point. Because I'm not sure. It's more likely to come down because it's been right here. You can see it's overbought, right? But I say maybe it would usually come up, come down, and then bounce. Well, it's like this. You see that? It's like this, and then, but sometimes it come down and then come back to the channel. So we don't know. And I will tell you, I don't know. That's okay. Now I'm going to take out all these line, but the purple line is still good, and I change to a green because it's become our support now. So most likely we might see it come back and come up like this, and then come down with the market. So this level will be 14. You know, you see that? I expect it coming up to 15. It got close. 14, 12. $12.75. Okay, I'll just leave it like this. If I draw the trend line, okay. So basically it looked like this. Okay. Well, I see something. Okay. So we might come down here and then bounce instead of this. So maybe like this, or come down like this and then bounce. All right. So we have to come back and take a look later. But for now, this will be my prediction for short term. RELIANCE. All right. So again, it was from here. I say gonna maybe will come up and pull back to test this support here and then bounce. And when it bounced, we're gonna go to 1464, and it did. And then you can see it might even go higher, which is the next point, and it did. It hit and then came back and test. Well, I saw a bear flag. That's mean. Oops. What that means is it will come down here to test. And where is that level? About 1275. And then it's bounce. Maybe here. Then come back to here, which is the blue line. If you look, you can see all the way from 2021. So that line is still good. And we need to keep an eye on that. And you see this line right here? It touched exactly the top here, which is why these lines are pretty important. Okay, so this will be the resistance. Okay, yeah, I just want to keep things clean so it's easier to look at. Too many numbers, not good. Too many line. When you see people with so many lines, so many level, what do? You run. They may look so smart and other stuff, but the more you trade, the more line you create or you draw. People say it Ukrainian. So careful of those people. Those people, they might be really good, or they just faking it. And I think in trading, when you trade less, you draw less, it's actually more beneficial. And I will have a video talk about that. And that is actually what I learned from my almost 18 years now of trading on and off. But I think finally I found what worked for me and for a lot of people that work, 8 to 5, 9 to 6, 9 to 7. It will work for you too. All right, ITC. Wow, I haven't seen this one. I don't think I talked about this much. But let's see what's going on. So you can see that short term is oversold, long term oversold as well. Okay. If wrong, all right. So this is basically a little bit long term trend line. You see, every time it touch it, pull back. Okay. To one point it will come up and break out. So we need to watch, keep an eye on it. All right, now we need to look to draw the short term. Oh, so look like the short term will touch the long term a little bit. So yeah. All right, so keep the red out for a little bit. Now we just look at the orange lines. All right, so over, so okay, both long and short term, meaning there will be more chance of a bounce, even if the market is actually go down. can still go up. If there's value and there's how you say it, the profitable numbers still good, outlook still good. So we will see. It might come up like that. Actually, this time it might go up here at 413 and then break out and test 428. And of course, it will come down to that. Maybe here and then bounce. Next would be here, 444. Okay, so this is just my prediction because it might go here as well. But this might be a breakout that it is waiting for. From all the way up here, came down, and actually it's still pretty high. Oh, it might come down, but you just never know. It been down a lot already. Oh no, it might even go down more if the economy go worse. Oh, it might actually go here as well. If the market turns quick enough and everything might be bad, we might see something like that. Okay, but more likely I see a breakout. All right. Oh wow. Okay, I'll speed up a little bit now. I run out of time, been too long, right? Yeah, let's speed up, guys. All right, let's go quickly. Short term, long term, a little bit oversold. Been bouncing like this, broke out, came back and test, may bounce. So may bounce up like this, then come down. Okay, something like that. So here will be around 1,750. And here would be 1945, 1950. Make it even. Okay. Or it can just like this. Come down like this. All right. But I do see a pullback. Infosys. Short term over bought, long term over sold. Well, what do we see here? Another bear flag, right? So let me draw it. Oops. Okay, much better. All right, so if I draw a trend line like that, I can extend it a little bit more too. Look at that. So it looks like it's just correcting. From low came up, now coming back. That means it has been weak. I don't really pay attention to Indian economy, so maybe the tariff is actually causing problem here. I'm guessing. Okay, so I do think, let me zoom in. Well, this is a tough one. What I'm thinking is might come up here to test and then either break out, maybe here, and then come down, or from here it just come down here to test this level and then come up here and then come down, something like that. Okay, so I'm just predicting the possible path, but basically it's kind of like that. So either way, it will come back to the same level here. Right, last one. Okay, wow, it's the same. So look like the tariff may be having problem with company. Okay. All right, so you can see it's almost look like a whole U-turn, and now with this bear flag, it might go down even more. And the next level is here. So what I'm seeing is this. It will come down and then it will bounce back here. And then it might even come down even more, or you come up here. Why? To close this gap. So we will see how it will turn out. But I think I see something here that if I draw a line, there you go. So come down here and maybe bounce up like that. Okay, or it come down up here and then pull back again and pull back lower. So this level is 3,032.30. And this level is 28.50. Yeah, something like that. All right, thanks for watching. Wow, over 30 minutes already. Hopefully this give anybody a sense what's going on in the short term that it may play out. But don't bet a farm on it, because I can be wrong and I will be wrong at time. Then this is just suggestion. That's all I can say. All right, thanks. Please hit a like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.